I'm going to start with a very short invocation of prayer. Most holy and glorious God, giver of all good gifts and graces, thou promised to be with when three or more are gathered, thou promised to be amongst us and bless us. We are gathered here today seeking your blessing for this present undertaking, the marriage of Matt and Kerri. Amen. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today, this beautiful Santa Barbara day, in this wonderful location, to celebrate the marriage of Matt and Kerri. They enter into this bond to commit support for each other through infirmities, sickness, trouble, sorrow, weaknesses, and to provide for each other and their household. But most importantly, after all that sickness and trouble, sorrow that seems kind of negative, we're here to help them and commemorate the joining of the two on their long journey toward the wonderments of life that they will experience over the next set of years together. Who gives Kerri to be married to Matt?
Whoever those people are, we don't know.
The first argument we have.
Right. I was going to say ditto, so that's so unfair. And yes, I have them written down. I just didn't want to forget them. Kerri, I knew you were the one for me from our first date, which you said was not a date at all.
I still say that.
Yes, you do. And the date couldn't have been more perfect because it was a sports-related date. Timberwolves versus the Lakers, and we won. The second date, third date, fourth date, where our first kiss happened. And in order to gird myself to be able to prepare for that kiss, I leaned over and decided to spill a pint of beer on your lap. I knew from then, sports, beer, perfect girl. From then until now, I knew that there wouldn't be anyone else for me. From game-winning touchdowns to quiet nights on the patio, from all the times you've taken my money playing Spite and Malice, to the recent death of my father. You've always been with me. I'm not always the easiest person to get along with. I know that. Yes, it's true. But you make it easy to be with you. Through the good and the bad, the ups and the downs. And I promise before all these wonderful people, family and friends here, that I'll always be there for you in the way you are for me. In the immortal words of Tim Tebow, slightly rewritten for this occasion, I promise you one thing. A lot of good will come from this. You will never see any husband in the entire country love you as much as I do for the rest of your life. You will never see someone bend over backwards to make you happy like I will for the rest of your life. You will never see anyone more proud to call you his wife than I will for the rest of my life. Thank you. God bless.
Okay. At least they're, under control now. Okay. So, I didn't write anything down. I'm completely winging all of this. I just knew when I first met you that you were like the coolest person. And first date or not, you love to play cards. We talked about cards for like, I don't know, at least an hour at this event. And then we went out with Anna. Thank goodness for Anna, because we wouldn't be where we are today had she not introduced us. But being with you is so easy. And every time I think about how long we've been together, it's never been, wow, it's been like 10 years, holy cow. It's always been like, I can't believe it's been 6 years. Like, I can't believe it. Time is flying, and it's always been just so easy. And the two things that I love about you most, number one is you never judge. Never. It's just so free to know I can tell you anything, and I never feel you're going to judge me ever. And then the second thing is, you let me sleep in.
Self-preservation.
Somebody has it. Come on.
You need both.
Oh, no.
Next which way we'll go.
I'll just go on my phone.
As you place this ring on her finger, please contemplate the never-ending nature of that ring. May it truly represent the never-ending nature of your love for her. As you here in front of us, and then repeat, with this ring, I be wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
And Kerri, similarly, would you contemplate the never-ending nature? And may it truly represent the never-ending nature of your love for her. As you place the ring on his finger, with this ring. May the two of you go forth and fulfill your promises to each other till the end of time. And folks, what therefore we have now witnessed here, let no man put asunder. Little what? Time for the pictures.
That was hysterical. Oh my gosh. We're so thankful you guys are all here. It's so
Yes.
great that everybody could come out, and we'll go to the reception now. And but we want to do a big picture of everybody that came, because we have these amazing stairs and stage, and I think we can get it all in one shot, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Love it. So we can all just, I don't know. You tell us where you need us to be.
This is fine.